Hello! We're excited to show you our native speech capabilities. Welcome back to the English journey. Today is the day you start your 2026 comeback. It is time to change your life. I'm Anna.
And I'm Abel. We all have moments where we feel stuck, but a comeback is about rising higher than ever before. Today, we will learn the English you need to build your future.
Abel, I am so excited about today's topic. We are going to talk about something very powerful. We are going to talk about how to change your life, and we're going to do it together, right here, right now.
Yes, Anna, and I want to say something to everyone listening right now. If you feel like you are behind in life, if you feel like you have made too many mistakes, if you feel like it is too late for you, I want you to listen carefully. It is not too late. It is never too late.
That is so true. 2026 is your year. This is the year you make your comeback. And what is a comeback? A comeback is when you start again. A comeback is when you rise up after falling down. A comeback is when you become a better version of yourself.
I love that. A better version of yourself. Not a perfect version, not someone else, just a better you. And that is what we are going to talk about today. We are going to give you the tools, the words, and the plan to start your comeback.
And we are going to do it in slow, clear English, so you can follow every word. If you are learning English, this episode is perfect for you. You will learn new vocabulary, you will hear useful sentences, and you will also get real advice for your life.
So let's start. Anna, why do people need a comeback? Why do so many people feel stuck?
That is a great question, Abel. People feel stuck for many reasons. Sometimes they had a bad year. Maybe they lost a job. Maybe they had problems in their family. Maybe they tried something and it did not work. And after that, they stopped trying.
Yes, I understand that feeling. I have felt that way before. There were times in my life when I thought, what is the point? Why should I try again? I'm just going to fail again.
And that is a very normal feeling. Many people feel that way. But here's the important thing. Feeling stuck is not the same as being stuck. You feel stuck, but you are not stuck. You can move, you can change, you can start again.
That is a powerful idea. Feeling stuck is not the same as being stuck. I want everyone to remember that sentence. Say it to yourself. I am not stuck. I can change.
Exactly. And that is what a comeback is all about. A comeback is a decision. It's a choice. You choose to stop living in the past. You choose to stop thinking about your mistakes. And you choose to start building something new.
So the first step of a comeback is a decision. You decide that you are going to change. You decide that 2026 is going to be different.
Yes, and I want to talk about something important here. When we say change your life, we do not mean you need to change everything in one day. That is not realistic. That is not how life works. Real change happens slowly. Real change happens with small steps.
Small steps. I like that. Can you give us an example, Anna?
Of course, let's say you want to learn English. You want to speak English fluently. That is a big goal. You are not going to learn English in 1 week. You are not going to learn English in 1 month. But if you study a little bit every single day, something amazing will happen. After 6 months, you will be much better. After 1 year, you will be a different person.
That is so true. I've seen this in my own life. When I started learning new things, I did not see results in the first week. I did not see results in the first month. But after 3 months, I started to notice changes. And after 6 months, other people started to notice changes too.
And that is the magic of small steps. Every small step you take today is building your future. You can't see it right now, but it is happening. Your future self will thank you for the work you are doing today.
I want to talk about something that I think is the biggest secret to a successful comeback, and that is discipline. Let's talk about discipline versus motivation.
Oh, this is my favorite topic. Most people think they need motivation to change their life. They watch a motivational video, they feel excited, they start working hard, and then after a few days, the excitement goes away, and they stop.
That is exactly what happens to me. I watch a motivational video and I feel like I can do anything. I feel like a champion. But the next morning, I wake up and I don't want to do anything. The motivation is gone.
And that is because motivation is a feeling. Feelings come and go. You cannot control your feelings. Some days you will feel motivated. Other days you will not. That is normal. That is human nature.
So if motivation doesn't work, what does work?
Discipline. Discipline is doing the work even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is waking up early even when your bed is warm and comfortable. Discipline is studying English even when you are tired. Discipline is going to the gym even when you don't want to.
So discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
That is a perfect way to say it. Discipline is a muscle, and like any muscle, it is weak at the beginning. The first week of your comeback will be hard. The second week will be hard too. But after a month, it will start to get easier. And after 3 months, it will become part of your routine. It will become a habit.
So discipline turns into habit, and habit makes everything easier. I like that.
Let me give you a real example. Think about brushing your teeth. When you were a child, your parents had to tell you to brush your teeth. It was hard. You did not want to do it. But now you do it every day without thinking about it. It's automatic. That is what discipline can do for any area of your life.
That is a great example. So if I start studying English every day, at first it will be hard. I will need discipline. But after some time, it will become automatic. It will become a habit.
Exactly. And that's when the magic happens. When studying becomes a habit, you don't need motivation anymore. You just do it, like brushing your teeth.
Okay, let's connect all of this to English learning. Because many of the people listening to us right now are learning English. They want to speak English better. They want to get a better job. They want to travel. They want to communicate with people from different countries.
Yes, and learning English is one of the best comebacks you can make. Think about it. English opens doors. English gives you access to better jobs. English lets you travel and communicate with people all over the world. English gives you access to more information, more books, more courses, and more opportunities.
So learning English is not just about language, it is about changing your life.
100%. When you learn English, you are investing in yourself. You are building a skill that will help you for the rest of your life. And that is the best investment you can make.
I want to ask you something, Anna. What do you say to people who think they are too old to learn English, or people who think they are not smart enough?
I say that is not true. That is a limiting belief. A limiting belief is a thought that stops you from growing. I am too old, I am not smart enough, I do not have time. These are all limiting beliefs. They are not facts, they are just thoughts, and you can change your thoughts.
How do you change your thoughts?
You change your thoughts by changing your words. Instead of saying, I cannot learn English, you say, I am learning English. Instead of saying, I am too old, you say, I am starting today because today is the best day to start. Instead of saying it is too hard, you say it is hard, but I can do hard things.
I can do hard things. That is a powerful sentence. I want everyone to repeat that. I can do hard things.
Yes, you can do hard things. You have already done hard things in your life. Think about all the challenges you have overcome. Think about all the difficult moments you survived. You are stronger than you think.
Okay, Anna, I think it is time to give everyone a clear plan. We talked about mindset, we talked about habits, we talked about discipline. Now let's give people a step-by-step plan for their 2026 comeback.
I love it. Let's do it. I have a 3-step plan that anyone can follow. Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3. Simple, clear, and effective.
Let's start with Step 1. What is the first thing people need to do?
Step 1 is define your goal. You need to know exactly what you want, not a general idea, not something vague. You need a specific goal. For example, do not say, I want to learn English. That is too general. Instead, say, I want to reach B2 level English by December 2026. Do you see the difference?
Yes, the second one is specific. It has a clear target and deadline.
Exactly. A specific goal gives you direction. It tells you where you're going. Without a specific goal, you will feel lost. You will study English today, but tomorrow you will do something else. You will not have focus.
So step 1 is define your goal. Make it specific, give it a deadline, write it down.
Yes, write it down. This is very important. Studies show that people who write down their goals are much more likely to achieve them. So get a piece of paper or open your phone and write your goal down. Put it somewhere you will see it every day.
Great advice. Okay, what is step 2?
Step 2 is remove distractions. A distraction is anything that takes your attention away from your goal. And in 2026, there are many distractions. Social media, video games, television, gossip, negative people, these are all distractions.
Wait, are you saying I need to delete all my social media?
Not necessarily, but you need to control it. You need to be honest with yourself. How much time do you spend on social media every day? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? Now imagine if you used just one of those hours to study English or to work on your goal. That 1 hour could change your life.
That is true. I sometimes pick up my phone to check one message, and then 2 hours later, I'm still scrolling. It's like a trap.
It is designed to be a trap. Social media companies want you to spend as much time as possible on their apps, but you need to take control. You need to say, I will use social media for 30 minutes, and then I will study. Set a timer if you need to.
That is a practical tip. Set a timer for social media. I'm going to try that.
And it's not just social media. Remove any distraction that is stopping you from reaching your goal. If you have friends who are always negative, who always tell you that you cannot do something, spend less time with them. Surround yourself with people who support you. Surround yourself with people who believe in you.
Your environment matters. The people around you matter.
Absolutely. There's a famous saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you spend time with positive, successful people, you will become more positive and successful. If you spend time with negative, lazy people, you will become more negative and lazy.
Wow, that is powerful. Choose your friends wisely. Okay, what is step 3?
Step 3 is take daily action. This is the most important step. You can define your goal, you can remove your distractions, but if you don't take action, nothing will change. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be.
Take daily action. What kind of action?
It depends on your goal. If your goal is to learn English, your daily action could be listening to this podcast every day. It could be reading an article in English. It could be writing 5 sentences in English. It could be speaking with a friend in English for 10 minutes. The action doesn't need to be big, it just needs to happen every single day.
Every single day. Even on weekends?
Even on weekends, even on holidays, even when you are tired, even when you don't feel like it. Remember what we said about discipline? This is where discipline becomes important. You take action not because you feel like it, but because your goal matters to you.
Okay, let me repeat the 3 steps. Step 1, define your goal, make it specific and give it a deadline. Step 2, remove distractions, control your social media and surround yourself with positive people. Step 3, take daily action. Do something every single day that moves you closer to your goal.
Perfect. Those 3 steps are simple, but they are incredibly powerful. If you follow them consistently, you will see results. I promise you.
I believe that, and I want to add something. You will not see results immediately. You might study English for 2 weeks and feel like nothing is changing. You might go to the gym for a month and feel like you look the same. That is normal. Change takes time. But just because you cannot see the results does not mean they are not happening.
That is so important. Think about a bamboo tree. A bamboo tree grows underground for 5 years. For 5 years, you see nothing. You water it, you take care of it, but nothing appears above the ground. And then in the 5th year, the bamboo tree grows 90 feet in just 6 weeks.
90 feet in 6 weeks? That is amazing.
It is amazing, but it did not happen overnight. It happened because of 5 years of growth underground. Your comeback is the same. You are building something right now. You cannot see it yet, but it is growing. Keep going. Keep watering your bamboo tree.
Keep watering your bamboo tree. I love that. That is a beautiful metaphor, and I want everyone to remember that when they feel like giving up. You are not failing. You are growing underground.
And one day, you will break through the surface. One day, you will wake up and realize how far you have come. One day, someone will say to you, "Wow, your English is amazing." And you will smile because you will remember the days when it was hard. You will remember the days when you wanted to quit, but you did not quit. You kept going.
Anna, I want to talk about one more thing before we finish. I want to talk about believing in yourself, because I think that is the foundation of everything we talked about today.
You are absolutely right. If you do not believe in yourself, you will not define your goal. You will not remove your distractions. You will not take daily action. Everything starts with belief.
And I know that believing in yourself is hard sometimes, especially when you have failed before, especially when other people have told you that you cannot do it, especially when that little voice in your head says, "Who are you to dream big?"
That little voice is your fear talking, and fear is normal. Every successful person has felt fear. Every successful person has heard that little voice. The difference is that successful people do not let fear stop them. They feel the fear and they take action anyway.
Feel the fear and take action anyway. That is the definition of courage.
Yes, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action even when you are afraid. And I believe that everyone listening to this podcast right now has courage inside them. You have the courage to change your life. You have the courage to learn English. You have the courage to make your comeback.
And we're here to help you. This podcast is here to help you. Every episode is a step forward on your English journey. Every time you listen, you are getting better. Every time you practice, you are growing.
So let me say this directly to you. Yes, you, the person listening right now, you are not too old, you are not too young, you are not too busy, you are not too anything. You are exactly where you need to be, and you have everything you need to start your comeback.
2026 is your year. This is the year you stop making excuses. This is the year you stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. The best moment is right now.
Start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, today. Open your notebook and write down your goal. Delete the apps that waste your time. Listen to this podcast again and write down the new words you learned. That is your first daily action.
And when you wake up tomorrow, do it again. And the next day, do it again. And the day after that, do it again. Day after day, week after week, month after month. That is how you build your comeback. That is how you change your life.
I want to leave you with one final thought. Your life is not defined by what happened to you in the past. Your life is defined by what you choose to do starting today. You have the power to write a new story. You have the power to create a new chapter.
And this new chapter starts with one word: action. Take action today. Take one small step, and then take another one tomorrow. And before you know it, you will look back at this moment and say, that was the day everything changed.
We believe in you. We really do. You are part of this community. You are part of the English journey, and we are going to walk this path together.
Together, not alone. We are with you every step of the way. So keep listening, keep learning, keep growing. Your comeback is happening right now.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to the channel, press the like button, share this episode with a friend who needs to hear this message, and leave a comment below. Tell us what your 2026 goal is. We want to hear from you.
Yes, write your goal down in the comments. When you write your goal down, it becomes more real. And when you share it with this community, you have people who will support you and encourage you.
Remember the 3 steps. Step 1, define your goal. Step 2, remove distractions. Step 3, take daily action. Follow these steps every day, and your life will change.
And remember, discipline beats motivation. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. But discipline is a choice. It stays with you forever. Choose discipline, choose action, choose your comeback.
We will see you in the next episode. Until then, keep practicing your English, keep believing in yourself, and keep building the life you deserve. You are capable of amazing things.
This is Abel saying goodbye and reminding you that it's never too late to start. Your comeback starts now, not next year, not next month, right now. Go out there and make it happen.
And this is Anna saying thank you for being part of the English journey. We are so grateful for each and every one of you. Take care of yourself, study hard, stay consistent, and we will talk to you very soon. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, and remember, 2026 is your year. Make it count. We will see you next time on the English Journey.